Hello everyone, welcome back to a theory video. Today's theory is evolving mega evolution. And mega evolution, well, not just mega evolution itself, but mega evolution's true origins. Now, I've seen a lot of other PokeTubers video about mega evolution. I would say they were about, I want to say they're about half right, but they're leaving out one factor that actually ties in with Mega Evolution and why there's so many Pokemon from Gen 3, a few from Gen 2, a lot from Gen 1, and a few from Gen 4, and one from Gen 5. Well, at least one that, well, these connections are something I have found, and it will make a lot of sense. Now, when we look at the Mega Stone itself, it's just a marble, right? We don't really know where they all came from. But as soon as I actually tell you where they actually came from and how do they get their powers and origin, it will actually make a lot of sense. They all actually came from meteors. Now, bear with me now. The Pokemon that have strong connections with meteors is one, Rayquaza, the first Pokemon that is known to Mega Evolve, and it eats meteorites and it destroys them, and two, Deoxys. Now, you might argue with me saying how does Deoxys relate to Mega Evolution and how does Meteors kind of relate to Mega Evolution? Well, let's look at all the places that you can actually transform Deoxys. From Gen 4 onward, you have Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, you have Veilstone City, Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you have Route 3, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, you have Sereni's Museum City, X and Y, you have Birthday Town, and, well, their fossil lab. And then Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you actually have two places that actually features meteor sites. Two places for Gen 5 too, if you count the time when they actually thought that Kiram was a meteor, but it wasn't Kiram, so I'm just gonna say one. But then again, you can't find comet charts where Kiram is at, so don't discount that yet. You have Professor Cosmos House and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. You also have Meteor Falls, where Bagon lives, a Pokemon that is also known to Mega Evolve. And then Pokemon Sun and Moon, you have Hokulani Observatory. Now, from Pokemon Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, Deoxys is found in those games, but when you catch it, it will just transform to its attack, defense, and speed form, or its normal form. I forgot which game normal comes in, but and Ruby and Sapphire comes in as normal form. But like I said, Mega Evolutions coming from meteors actually makes a lot of sense because one simple fact is Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is an ancient fossil Pokemon that can mega evolve, but it's the only one that can. The only reason I think it the reason I think it has the ability to mega evolve is because a long time ago a meteor came and struck the earth and wiped out all the dinosaurs in our world and in their world. And then the constant meteors that strikes the earth, no matter where they are. And you might argue about Gen 7, why there's not, any new Mega Evolutions if there's meteor sites. Well, that I cannot answer, but it will make sense that meteor sites actually held Mega Stones. That's why you can actually find them in Alola. And also, what gives these meteors their powers, it is because the back then, a very long time ago, when Primal Kyogre and Groudon were fighting, the world was actually full of life energy, or some people call it infinite energy or whatever you want to call it. But this life energy was just so full and rich. So you combine this mystical meteor, which Rayquaza ate, combine that with the energy that everyone actually has, you can actually make your Pokemon go, you know, farther in evolution. Only a few Pokemon that can make evolve. I feel like you kind of had to, in a way, get in some type of contact with a meteor. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I feel like some Pokemon had to have some type of contact with a meteor in order to mega evolve. Because, like I said, in Meteor Falls, you can find Bagon, and Bagon can mega evolve when it's a Salamence. And I'm not sure, but I feel like there's like in the mining spot in Gen 4 and Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, not the underground, but like where you get a rail egg. I feel like those were meteors in there. I wasn't sure. I meant to check on those, but I'll check on them later. But I feel like some of those are like meteor rocks, but I can't say for sure. But every place that has Deoxys, like meteor changing form there, is bound to have Pokemons that mega evolve. If that makes sense, because Deoxys comes from Meteor, yeah, Meteor. Well, it doesn't straight come from meteors, space fires, but it comes from a meteor to Earth. And all those places with multi meteors actually has Pokemons that will have the most diverse Pokemons that can mega evolve. And since Gen 1, I said 1, Gen 5 had only one Pokemon from that generation can mega evolve. And Gen 6 actually has one as well, which is Diancie. So if any of this is actually making sense and you like this idea of where mega evolutions truly come from, let me know. And if you disagree, also still let me know. Because this is actually how it really is, because they say Rayquaza has a tie-in with Mega Evolution. It eats meteors, and in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you are given a special meteor that started to slowly change and look like a Mega Stone, and then Rayquaza eats it, and then it Mega evolves. So I strongly feel like Mega Stones come from meteors that comes to Earth. But I don't know what those meteors like come from, because meteors always have weird different materials in it. But anyways, I digress. Just let me know what you guys and girls think of this little theory, and I shall see you all next time.